What is up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. You know the vibes. It's your boy Rich.
And it's your boy X.
And for today's video, we got an exciting topic for you guys. So we wanted to talk about relationship do's and relationship don'ts. We got a topic that a lot of people should really already know, but for the people that need help and they don't know about it, we're going to hold y'all down right now. We got
you guys.
So without any further ado, we're going to get straight into this video.
Hit my line, call me up. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'm on my way. Hit my line, call me up. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'm on my way. Shawty got a body like Malia.
We're gonna start off with the do's first. We have 9 do's and we have 9 don'ts. The number 1 do compliment your partner consistently, every day, every hour. You gotta do it every minute, every second. I love you. You look nice. You look good in that picture. The next do, toothpaste or do something.
So I think this is very important for a relationship in general, because this is not a one-sided thing at all. I don't care if you're a girl or you're a guy or you're just 2 guys. It doesn't matter, because this is like stereotype that guys need to pay for every meal when you go out to a restaurant. Baby, no, it's a 2-sided relationship. It's two you guys. At least females offer to pay at least once in a while. Guys like that. And same in a gay relationship. we like to get spoiled as well. And vice versa, we like to get spoiled. Our partner likes to get spoiled as well. So I think that's very important. It doesn't matter if it's a $50 meal or a $10 meal.
Not even only that, it shows independence. And independence is really sexy. Like, I feel like independence is like really it attracts you to a person. You know what I'm saying? When you know that if something happens with you and you know, knowing that my partner got me and something happens with me, is like that's a whole nother aspect. Like, that brings security, more security into the relationship. The relationship is all about security, honesty, truth. All of those things are involved in security. That's just a whole other thing to go into that security family. The next do support your partner's dreams. And supporting something that your partner believes in and stands for is really important, because number 1, you have to be your partner's support system. You have to support your partner, period. This isn't one that we have to really sit here and talk about for too long. You have to support your partner. If you don't support your partner, somebody else is going to support your partner. Support goes a long way. Support means so much to a person, especially when you're dealing with a person that potentially could be doubting themselves or potentially needs that extra, you know what I'm saying, that support system. When you home, you working on something, you have your partner there to really, like, you know, hold it down for you.
If your partner believes in something, I feel like you should be that partner, like be that boyfriend, be that girlfriend that's gonna be on your partner's shoulder, like, all right, so what's next? You know, help your partner find out what's next. Be there for them. Support their dreams. I feel like this topic is really self-explanatory. Go on to the next.
Do show appreciation. Showing appreciation is one of those things. It's one of those things just like the compliments. You gotta always make sure that you remind your partner that you appreciate the things that they do for you, because at the end of the day, they don't gotta do anything for you. Your partner doesn't have to do anything for you at all. So anything that your partner does for you it should be appreciated.
And I feel like I like this topic a lot, because I feel like some people, I'm one of those people, I like appreciation on social media as well. The same way I like it behind closed doors. And my lovely boyfriend, he does both for me. He shows appreciation in both on social media and behind closed doors, but even behind closed doors is more than enough for me. So I feel like I just have to say that. Some people just think appreciation just means on social media.
No.
And it doesn't. It's behind closed doors as well.
It's about right here, up close and personal. That's like the most important.
Yeah.
Period. The next topic. Do allow yourself to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable is really important inside of a relationship. I know that being vulnerable is scary, but when you get into a relationship, being vulnerable with that person, if you choose to be in a relationship with them, that's one thing that you know that you need to absolutely do. You can't get into a relationship with somebody holding on to baggage from past relationship, from past situations, or anything like that, because at the end of the day, your vulnerability in a relationship is going to allow you to be the best version of you. It's going to allow you to be the best partner that you can be. For example, me not doing something to the best of my ability, knowing that I could do better or more because I'm scared of a reaction, or I'm scared that something might happen that's happened to me in the past, is going to prevent me from giving my 100% into a relationship. Giving your 100% in a relationship is extremely important. You always have to be on your P's and Q's. You always have to be the best version of you, because you're dealing with a whole nother human being. You have to allow yourself to be vulnerable. It definitely is scary. It definitely is scary. Nobody wants to go out there and put themselves in a situation to get played or get hurt. A relationship for me is a potential marriage. If I'm getting into a relationship with somebody, that's somebody that I could see myself getting married with. If you're going to get into a relationship and hold back because of past trauma or past problems, then it's not your time yet. It's not your time yet, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But you should get into a relationship with the idea of going somewhere far with that relationship, making sure that your head is in the best place that it can be for that relationship. Otherwise,
it's not considered being a wuss, a simp. Your partner needs those type of things. Your partner needs some type of confirmation. So I think that's very important.
They just need to know how you really feel. Period.
Be open. Be open, be honest.
You have to put yourself in a situation that's uncomfortable sometimes. Even if it turns out for the worst for you, you did yourself a favor. Next one, do tell your partner you love them every day. You can't go wrong with showing love, appreciation, and anything like that. You have to emphasize on that when it comes to the things that you absolutely must do inside of a relationship. You just have to emphasize on that. It's self-explanatory. I love you. I love you.
What's crazy is that every time you say he loves me, we're about to make a year, by the way. Every time you say he loves me, I still get butterflies. It's like your partner needs that confirmation. Your partner needs to hear that. It's like, I feel like that's very important. Going to the next. Do show interest in things that are important to your partner. I feel like this is important because, like I said before, this is not a one-sided relationship. If your partner is showing interest in the things that you're interested in, I feel like it's only important to reciprocate, and I think that it's very important to show interest in what your partner is interested in. Even though you're not interested in those things, I feel like it will put a smile on your partner's face to show that you do care and show some type of reassurance to them. Yeah, even if it's just like makeup. Even if it's just like makeup. If your partner's into that and they want you to try on some foundation, they want you to test your color out, I think it's very important to do that for your partner, just to make them happy. And also, I think it's to make you happy as well.
And also, when you're showing interest in things that are important to your partner, you're showing your willingness to be your partner's support system. Once again, relationships are all about communication, support, everything. All of those things are really important in a relationship. You're putting yourself in a situation where if something happens, your partner's gonna go and they're gonna talk to you.
They're gonna go to you first.
They're gonna go to you first, which is something that you want. You want that. You don't want your partner to go to somebody else with their problems, you know? Things go bad from there.
Yeah, you want your partner to feel comfortable with you. So the first don't
don't be dismissive of your partner's feelings. Pretty much goes hand in hand in what I was saying, what I was saying before. You have to be your partner's support system. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you are that person that your partner can go to. The way to keep a relationship healthy and going pretty much consists of the same things, just in different situations. You want to be your partner's support system because you don't want anybody else to be your partner's support system. Because if somebody else is supporting your partner, they can provide more for your partner than you can. You don't want somebody else to provide more for your partner than you can. You got to think about this like yourself. You're a candidate. You don't have a guaranteed spot. You don't have a solidified spot inside of a person's life. There's things that you have to do in order to keep that person at bay. You want to keep and you want to always secure that relationship, period.
So the next one is, do not put your significant other out of their name. I feel like that's highly disrespectful. That's when disrespect starts to come along in the relationship. That's when your relationship starts to go down the hill. I feel like if you want to receive respect, you have to give respect. And putting your significant other out of their name is totally disrespectful.
And another thing with that also is that once you start doing that and you do it one time, it becomes a habit. Once you feel comfortable enough to do something with somebody one time, you feel comfortable enough to try to do it again.
So the next one is, do not involve people in your relationship problems. Once a person gets into your relationship problem, that's it. They could tell the next person, and then they're gonna think that it's okay to continue on butting into your business and your relationship problem. Nobody knows what you and your partner are going through besides you and your partner. And I feel like that's very important no matter what they say, no matter how good their advice is.
And I agree with that, but I also wanted to add another thing is that people that don't understand the things that you're going through might translate it in a different way than what it actually is, and you don't want people to make decisions for you and put in energy towards a relationship for you, because you need to be your own advocate in a relationship. Your problems are your problems with your partner. You bringing in somebody else into the situation now, you have somebody also that's constantly pumping negativity into your brain about your partner. If I have a best friend that I love and that I care about, and I'm talking with them about something that's going on with my relationship, pretty much they're gonna start disliking my significant other, and through them disliking my significant other is gonna create a tension in between our relationship that I, number one, started, and now I'm gonna have to deal with on a constant basis, and it's gonna become so bad that when I go to vent, or if I go and ask questions, their response isn't gonna be a response from the neutral zone, which I'm gonna need in that situation. Their response is gonna be from a negative zone, coming from their already dislike of that person, coming from their feelings of basically disliking that person already.
Yeah, also to add on to that, it's not really good to get into your friends, your family members' relationship problems, because I'd say like 85% of the time, the partners is gonna get back together, and you're just gonna be sitting there looking stupid. That's just a fact.
If you really feel the need to talk to somebody, maybe the best option is to seek somebody who is going to be neutral forever. They have hotlines for therapists that you could either pay, and I believe that they also have hotlines that are free, but they have hotlines for people to talk to people about certain things. You will get a forever neutral response that you don't ever have to worry about turning for your partner's favor or in your favor, because you really don't want that. Next.
Next one is, do not let little things get the best of you. This is another important topic, because no matter how little the situation can get or can be, it's about the bigger picture. If we both are continuing to learn in this relationship as well, it's about the bigger picture, the principle about the situation. Even so, in the situation, I think you should remain positive and talk to your partner once things start to cool down. The little things do matter, but the little things should not get to you. The little things you should not allow the little things
to get to you all the time.
Yeah, you should not allow the little things to get to you all the time. If there's anything that could be brushed off, I think it should be the little things. Like the little nag, the little comments, the little, everything like that. How can you let it go? I feel like that would be a good question that people ask. I feel like you could
think about the bigger picture.
Thinking positive. Are you guys remaining positive? Are you guys being each other's support system? Like this, or like he said, this all ties down to the feel do topic that we mentioned before.
The next one is, don't get too comfortable. You don't ever want to get too comfortable inside of a relationship, man. Listen, I'm telling you, you gotta keep that fire that you guys once had. You gotta always keep that fire alive. And you getting too comfortable inside of a relationship is gonna allow for that fire to burn out. You gotta make sure that whatever you was doing on day 1, you doing on day 365, on day 700, on day whatever, because like I told you before, and I'm gonna tell you again, baby, listen, anything that you got going on inside of your relationship is not like set in stone. You gotta make sure that you always are on your P's and Q's and doing the best and giving the best version of yourself to your partner, because your place is not solidified ever. You have to make sure that you are on top of what you need to be on top of. You gotta make sure that they are satisfied and in the aspects of the relationship where you control your part. You have to make sure that they're satisfied with that, period. You have to make sure that you're doing what you was doing always, and continue to do what you was doing always, and always give that into the relationship.
The same energy you gave them, and that's how when you first started, and that's how you got them. I feel like you should continue on with that.
You gotta always keep on with that energy, yo. Like for real, like that's really important, because once the fire burns out, baby, it's burnt out, and that's it. The next one is another important one. Don't rely on your partner for your happiness. You can't rely on anybody for your happiness. You're in control of your happiness, and this is a problem that we have in a lot of relationships now. A lot of people think that their partner is in control of their happiness. only you can control your happiness, because you can only be as happy as you want to be, as you feel. He could do anything in his power to try to make me happy, and I won't be happy because I want more, I want this, I want that. You have to, number one, if you're the person that's feeling unhappy and your partner is doing everything that they can to make you feel good, and if they're doing their part and doing everything that they can to make you feel satisfied, it is your job now to make sure that either, number one, you allow them to make you feel satisfied and allow them to make you be happy, or you don't and you leave and you go on about your life and find somebody else that's gonna possibly be able to satisfy you enough for you to feel happy, because it's about you.
I feel like that's very important, because some people think that when you get into a relationship, your partner is automatically supposed to make you happy, and I feel like that's not the case. Like he just said, you're supposed to make yourself happy. You control your own mindset, you control your own happiness, you control your own smile. Your partner can only do so much. If they're trying to make you happy, I feel like you should try to be a little grateful for what you're doing.
Or you need to let it in, baby. It's hard to find somebody, like I don't even want to put it on a pedestal because everybody's different, but it's hard to find somebody that's going to sit there and try to really give you the satisfaction and try to give you everything that you deserve.
It's hard to find somebody that shows that they care.
It's hard to even find people that are serious about relationships nowadays. The next one. Don't be dishonest. You gotta always give your partner the 100% truth. This means that, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta be honest.
You gotta be honest about really relevant things inside of your relationship. Your delivery is really important when you're communicating. You can communicate something that might hurt your partner's feelings, and being honest, always keep a conscious mind about the way that you communicate things. And your honesty is really important. Honesty is like I said before, honesty is one of the things that keep a relationship going.
Trust is everything.
Trust, honesty, everything.
Communication is everything.
Everything on this list is 100,000, million, trillion, gazillion, alright, to the moon. Important. You gotta remember that anything and everything that I said on this list right here is 100%. Anything that I said right here on this list is 100% necessary in a relationship. You gotta stay on your P's and Q's. You gotta stay honest. You gotta make sure that you show your partner that same satisfaction and that same gratification and everything that you did from day one to day 1,000,000.
You have to communicate as well as you can. You have to continue on putting that smile on your partner's face, and vice versa. Like I said before, and I will continue on repeating myself, it's not a one-sided relationship at all. Continue on making your partner smile. Continue on making your partner feel as special as they need to feel.
And those are the do's. And back to the don'ts. If they don't show you the proper amount of satisfaction, if they're not making you feel satisfied, if they don't communicate well with you, if they're not honest with you, if they're not appreciative of you,
They're not showing love.
If they don't tell you they love you, if they don't tell you they love you, they don't tell you, like, you know what I'm saying, that they appreciate you, if they don't do the things that they used to do, if they didn't care enough and they let the fire burn out,
They got way too comfortable.
and if they got way too comfortable, if they didn't feel the need to stay on top of what they needed to do, then you don't need to be with them. Can I get a round of applause? Then you don't need to be with them.
Baby, find your worth.
Learn your worth, know what you deserve, because just the same way like you need to know your worth and you need to know what you deserve, you need to know what's gonna make you happy and what's not gonna make you happy. You know what makes you happy, you know what doesn't make you happy, which is why a person can't control your happiness, only you can. So if you know that you're not gonna be happy dealing with somebody, what that means,
Why be with them?
then what does that mean?
They need to go. You guys need to go. You need to go pack your bags, go take a flight, go do something.
And make sure you guys subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified anytime that we post a new video. You guys just need to just do it. Why? Come on. You're here. You stood all the way to the end. Help us out. I'm gonna be famous.
Make sure you guys share the video with your friends, your family.
Share with your mom, your sister, your brother, your cousin.
grandma.
But you know the vibe. It's your boy Rich.
And it's your boy X.
And we off this. You know what I'm saying? Wait. Subscribe. And turn on your post notifications
so you guys never miss a new video from me.
Yeah, we're gonna say it twice because it's really important for real. Matter of fact, can you
pause the video right now?
Pause the video.
Did they pause it?
Did they? I think they're fine. They respect us. Yeah, and make sure that you turn on that little bell thingy too. You know what I'm saying? So that you get notified for real. You have to say it twice. Come on, you're making us look desperate. You're not gonna put it on. I'm gonna check with my analytics. I'm gonna see who really did it or not off the views. But we off this. Is your boy RICHNX. Peace.
Bye.
Hit my line. Call me up. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'm on my way.
Hit my line, call me up. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'm on my way. Shawty got a body like Malia. Biggest thing ever, have you seen her? Yeah.